What's going on, guys? Today I got a brand new YouTube video for you. We're going to be doing a tier list ranking of all the MLB stadiums. Stay tuned for that. Let's go. MLB stadium tier list. All right, it's fair warning, obviously. Well, I don't know if this is obvious or not, but I haven't been to every single stadium. All right, just gonna put that out there. But we have probably seen, all of us as baseball fans or fans of the game, most of these stadiums at some point or another on TV, whether it be watching the game, aerial shots, drone shots, all that good stuff. So that's what I'll be making my picks based off of. And historical accuracy is what am I looking for? The historical, you know what I'm saying. If it's an old stadium, it's cool. It contributed to the game. It's probably gonna get ranked a little bit higher. So don't take it personally if I haven't been to New York because I'm from Texas. Okay, let's get into it. All right. First off, I've been to Fenway Park, and I'm gonna put in an A tier. It's a solid stadium, but you have to sit either on you have to sit in the outfield, because if you're sitting on the first bowl, they have the original wooden seats from like the early 1900s, and let me tell you, there's no way in hell I could sit in those seats for a 9 inning game in the winter. I mean, there's no way. They're the most uncomfortable things. They're tiny. Yeah, or you have to sit in the upper deck for sure. But the historical significance of all the players, great players that have played there, it's an A tier stadium for me. All right, Dodger Stadium. I've also been to Dodger Stadium, and I think Dodger Stadium's an S tier with the new renovations to the center field wall. You just can't beat it. Dodger dogs, you can't beat the Dodger dog, man. I think the Dodger dog might be the most, or might be the best ballpark food. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna put it out there. Just putting it out there. I think Dodger Stadium is an S. Obviously, tons of history, good and bad, but I think it's an S tier stadium. All right, Wrigley, S tier. Before the lights, when it was only day games, that was pretty cool. But then they have the lights, that's cool. And then the new video board, I like how they're keeping the historical significance with some modern technology. I like that. I think it's an S tier stadium, great history, great stadium. I've also been to SunTrust Park, and I will put this as an A. I went the first year it opened, the inaugural season, and I really liked it. The area around it is really cool too, but the stadium itself, I mean, just high class facility, brand new. Obviously, it was very, very, very nice. That's an A tier stadium for me. All right, the Ranger Stadium. I've also been here, and I'm gonna put it as a B. I was underwhelmed, honestly. Going like if you had ever been to the old one, it's right, literally across the street from the new one. And I kind of favor the old stadium better. I like the feel. I like the outfield of the old stadium a lot better than the new one. But the new one does have air conditioning, so that goes a long way. But it's a B tier stadium for me. I don't think it's better than some of these, like SunTrust Park. Well, it's not Truist Park, but I like these stadiums are built around the same time period, and I just think this one is so much better than this one. But that's not saying this one's bad. This one's inside, it has air conditioning. This one's outside in the Georgia heat with humidity. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, let's move on. Let me see, where else have I been? I have also been to Oracle Park, and this is an S tier park. The location, you can't beat it. Right off the ocean in McCovey Cove. Beautiful statues outside of Willie Mays and some of these other giant greats. I thought it was a really, really cool location. Even though I'm a Dodgers fan, I rate the Giant Stadium very, very high. I liked it better when it was AT&T Park though. Oracle Park doesn't have the same ring to it. Okay, I've also been to the Oakland Coliseum, and this is a D tier stadium. When you pull up, it's not the most flattering. It looks like a giant concrete structure, spaceship looking thing. It has no character, It's just a giant concrete structure. This is the D tier stadium, unfortunately. It just is what it is, That's what can you say? You can't say too much more about it, really. It's just a D tier stadium. All right, let's move on. Where should we go to? Oh, Petco Park. Petco's an A stadium. A lot of the stadiums over here in the National League West are very, very nice. Petco Park's one of them. It's very, very nice. When they did the All-Star Game Home Run Derby there a few years back, very nice. I liked it a lot. That's an A-tier stadium. Okay, let's move on. Camden Yards. I love Camden Yards. I think this is an A-tier stadium. It used to be an S-tier stadium. Then they pushed back the center field wall, knocked it down to A-tier. Literally, it was that bad. I didn't like it that. Yeah, A-tier. Let's go PNC Park. I think this is A-tier, man. When you're looking from the home plate out to center field, right? Imagine that, and you can see that yellow bridge. I don't know what the bridge is called, but that looks sick. I mean, I'll tell you what, that is one of the best sights, I think, in all of the game. I just think that looks so cool. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna go Busch Stadium, and I'm gonna put Busch Stadium in S tier. It's just personal opinion. You guys might not agree, but the personal opinion, I think Busch Stadium is an S tier stadium. It's got some history. You could see the Golden Gate, the St. Louis Arch. What am I saying? I'm pretty sure you can see the arch from the stadium. I think that was kind of like incorporated into their design. I think it's cool. I think it's real cool. Oh, Angel Stadium. I forgot. I've also been to Angel Stadium. Yeah, this is a regular old stadium. It's just a B tier. It's not the best, but it's also definitely not the worst stadium on here. You know, it's just a B tier stadium. Okay, let's move on. Totally forgot about Angel Stadium. Where should we go from here? Marlins Park. This is. I think this is the first C. When Jeter became the CEO and they decided to take out that big cool Marlin statue thing whenever they hit a home run, you know what I'm talking about? Big old Marlin fish would fly on it. That was sick. I don't know why they took that out. I think that thing cost like multi-million-dollars to build and they took it out. It would have been a B tier if I had it, but they took that out. C tier. Kick them out. Okay. Now we're getting down to some of these stadiums. Okay, Tropicana Field. This might be a D tier stadium, man. I mean, indoors, okay, it has that going for it, but the capacity's tiny, and you could hit a ball so high you're hitting the roof. And then there's special rules just for Tropicana Field. Makes no sense to me. I think that's a D tier stadium, honestly. And they don't have a real good crowd here in South Florida, you know, like for the amount of Latin population that they have there in Florida, the baseball crowd is not very good, which is unfortunate for these teams. Anyway, we move on. Where should we go next? Should we go Kauffman Stadium? It's probably a B. I mean, good for the Royals. It's a nice little yard. Their scoreboard's cool. It's got the crown on top. What I mean, that's literally like their scoreboard. But you know, it can be up here with the big boys. I mean, these stadiums are just so nice. Let's move on. Yankee Stadium. Old Yankee Stadium was an A tier stadium. New Yankee Stadium is a B tier stadium. There's I haven't been there, but I've heard there's a lot of seats in that stadium where you're obstructed. You maybe got like a pillar or some sort of support beam like that. There's multiple seats like that in Yankee Stadium. I'm thinking if you're paying to go to any game anywhere, you should always have a nice viewing experience, whether you're paying $1 million to sit right behind home plate or you're paying $10 to sit in the top of the bleachers. You should not have an obstructed view no matter what. So any stadium that has obstructions like that is automatically out of the running to be an A or S tier stadium. Let's just be honest here. Okay, let's move on. Minute Maid Park. Yeah, retractable roof. It's got some character. They used to have that Taos field. That was a cool little feature. I think it had a flagpole in it. But then they got the short porch and left. I don't really like that. I think we're gonna go B. You know, the what do they call it? The juice box. We're gonna give it a B. Coors Field, A tier. It's an A tier. And it's not because my favorite beer is Coors Light either. It's just a real nice stadium, man. Whether or not you agree with the offensive production that comes out of that park, doesn't matter. The actual stadium itself is very, very nice. Okay, let's move on. Um, Miller Park. This is gonna be B. It would have been C, but I'm gonna give it a B for one reason only. They got the cool slide. Enough said. Same thing with Chase Field. This could be a C stadium, but I'm gonna give it a B, and I'll tell you why. They got a jacuzzi pool in center field. Come on, that just makes you a B tier stadium. All right, let's move on. City Field. You know, I've never been high on City Field. I'm gonna give it a C tier. People are gonna disagree. People will disagree, but you know what? It's a C tier stadium, man, and I'm just being honest. Same thing with the White Sox guaranteed rate field. The White Sox stadium is not like their big brothers up north in North Chicago, huh? Let's move on. Rogers Center. This stadium is fucking huge, but and it's got a retractable roof. It's got that going for it. So, what's in Canada? B tier. B tier stadium. It doesn't have a lot of character. Like the box offices in center field, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's fucking huge and it's got a retractable roof. B tier. Okay, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty ballparks here. These are quality ballparks, but some of them are not going to be as quality as the others. I'll tell you that for a fact. Where should we start here? Progressive Field. Damn, I like this field, but I feel like I got too many teams in the B tier. It's a B tier. It's B tier. I'll move this a little bit out of the way. Up. Let me move it down here. It's a B tier stadium, man. But damn, I'll be damned if I didn't mention that it's a very nice stadium. Okay. Wow. Comerica Park. Okay, I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna put this on D tier. I really don't like the Tiger Stadium. You know, it's just fair for me. I think I might be harsh, but I just don't like it. This personal opinion. Great American Ballpark. This is a great ballpark. It's a B tier, man. There's too many stadiums in the B tier. We'll figure it out right now. Yankee Stadium honestly might be a C tier. We'll see. The whatever where the Seattle plays, T-Mobile Park. That's a nice park, man. Very nice, very quality park, but sub-quality play for the past couple years. Thank God they have a good team this year, huh? Because they've been a little, you know, that field deserves better. That stadium deserves better. Nationals, C tier, could be maybe a B tier, but I feel like that's fair. It's relatively new. You know, nothing too crazy. Just your regular old stadium. Okay. Citizens Bank. We'll go B tier because my buddy, fun fact, does the whenever there's a home run, they do like a Liberty Bell sound. It's like dong dong whenever there's a home run. And my buddy I went to college with, that's his job. He clicks the button, the home run button. So we'll give him a shout out. Shout out Miguel. B tier though. Target Field. Wow, that's a nice stadium too. But is it that nice? No. C tier. All right, let's review. Now let's go within the tiers and organize them. The best stadium, I think, Dodger Stadium. You know, honestly, I kind of like the order here. I like Dodger first, Wrigley in second, Oracle Park, AT&T Park third, Busch Stadium fourth. Okay, Fenway, it's a good spot for Fenway. And I'm going to put Camden Yards up here. I like SunTrust Park, man. I really do. I liked it a lot when I went, and I think it's going to stay there. Petco's good. Yep. Okay, I like that. All right, the B tier is going to be a pain in the butt to organize. But I'll tell you who's at the bottom of the B tier. Miller Park, for sure, as well as Progressive Field. Those good. Oh, Yankee Stadium is over here. I think Yankee Stadium's not that nice. But let's go here. Okay. Let's think. Yep. Ranger Stadium has to go up. That's new. Simply. And who I think is better than that? The Great American Ballpark will be here. In between Angel Stadium. This goes here. And that goes there. Rogers Center's better. Yep. Okay. I think that's accurate, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Yankee Stadium. And I'm not a Yankee hater. I actually, when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I happened to be a Yankees fan. I think everybody was. I think everybody's favorite player was also Derek Jeter. Okay, you know, let's just deal with it. Okay, here we're gonna go Nats Park up here. We'll go City Field in between Marlins Park, guaranteed. Okay, and then we'll put that there. The worst stadium. Oh, it's Oakland's for sure. And then Tropicana, second worst for sure. Tropicana should be there. Okay, this is right, man. I mean, I could see some maybe getting reorganized around, but I think that this is correct. It's just my personal opinion. At the end of the day, this is me. This is what I like. This is what I favor. I favor historical stadiums, kind of. And I like that. I think this is fine. I think this is a solid quality list. I don't know if I would change much on it, really. I don't know. I like it. Well, that'll do it for me, guys. If you guys agree or disagree with my stadium rankings, make sure you're commenting that down below. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you're liking it. Make sure you're subscribing. And if you liked it a lot, share it with a friend or a buddy, or tell them about the channel. Appreciate everybody that subs to the channel. It helps us out. We'll see you in the next one. Laters.